afternoon.
First, I appreciate everybody coming and participating, and to all the mothers that have taken the loss. I feel your pain literally because I've taken it with my own brother and my son, as some of you may know. The reason why I was talking about What's Beautiful Never Dies and the Living Monument is because the idea is to have to hear what you went through. To have to hear it in song, to make the whole world, to make the community hear so they can't avoid it.
Teresa Perry had to bury her child, Jermaine's gone. And who could understand the pain of a grieving mom after the rain came calm and the world kept moving, and yet no one arrested for the shooting.
12 o'clock in the afternoon, and I guess they followed him. And that's when they did this to my son, and he didn't know what was going on. He was just trying to go in the house. We lived on the second floor, 3-family house. They took him on the first floor, which had nothing to do with us anyway. You just needed to get upstairs. The work I've done was, I didn't just help my kids, I helped a lot of kids. Then it takes a village. It's sad that when this happened to my son, there was no help there.
You know that people were supposed to be here when he got killed? None of that happened for me. I need to know, like, hearing from him, like, how much pain he was in. I know now, though, I know now. But just to be able to give my energy towards him to sort of fix that pain. So, like I said, there's some stuff in here I really don't want to approve of. But this is my son, so I'm going to approve of it. This is what he wrote, why he wrote. I don't care. I'm going to read it and respect it and understand it.
Ma, I never meant to leave you heartbroken. Wish things could have been different. Hindsight hoping.
Did the best you could, but these streets use a bullhorn. God took daddy away and then I was full gone. All for the attention. This test of people's patience. Hopefully unforgiven and given God's graces.
Do you think it's more helpful or harmful to have his room set up like that?
I consider it as helpful. One, I felt like he's not going to be forgotten. Like, I go in there every morning and have a conversation with him, especially if I'm struggling. I can't just shut it. I can't just shut that door, you know.
I believe in keeping their memories alive. I'm not gonna, people say, Jeannie, you gotta let it go. No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm gonna keep them all their memories alive.
That's the important thing to me, anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's important to me.
Because they all would have made a difference in this world, and they would have made a difference. So.
On your way to happiness, what's beautiful never dies. So while I'm gone, don't cry.
Yeah, I think it actually fits really good.
It's beautiful. I work with trying to get these knives out of our corner stores, and they just passed the ordinance.
Yeah.
So that's my pet peeve.
And that's where
right
most
there.
of them are getting them from, man. Right
Exactly,
there
right in the corner stores.
Exactly.
You can go buy eggs and milk and also pick up a knife. You were meant to do this.
We're there living in the same
building.
building.
The same building.
I know. We never even spoke before.
Never. It was meant for you to do this.
Definitely sounds.
Because you know exactly how to, from what I told you, the way you put everything, it was meant for you to do this.
When my kids were little, I sang them lullabies at night, and so they had the choice of, we would say, do you want the sun, the moon, or the stars, or the ship in the harbor? And so the sun was the song, I'll catch the sun, and the moon was God bless the moon and God bless me. And the stars was When You Wish Upon a Star, which after Joe was killed I couldn't sing anymore because there's a line in there that says, no request is too extreme when you wish upon a star, So, and I knew that my biggest request would be too extreme, that it could not be granted back to me. Like a ship in the harbor, like a mother and child, like a light in the darkness, I'll hold you a while. We can't bring our sons back in, but we can bring them forward. We can bring that honor, we can bring that memory.
Yeah, can't bring it back, but you can bring it forward. You can't bring it back, but you can move it forward. Can't bring it back, but you can move it forward.
We got a couple special guests coming through for you. They are here right now. I'd like to welcome my man Malik Youssef, 5-time Grammy Award-winning artist, spoken word artist, actor, and Behala, community activist, also a dope artist. They came to talk about their music project that they got, this nonviolence movement, Jump on the Train. We're talking about it earlier. I'm serious, man. You're going to feel it in your soul, all right?
Why do we kill? Why do we murder? Take someone's life over things unheard of. Never think twice because you felt he deserved it. You served him. Why murder?
You know, my brother ain't bring me up here just to look pretty, even though I'm a very handsome fella. Haters. We really got this thing, and it's going to go out to the world. This is not a game. It's too good. If you think it's too good to be true, it ain't.
The Beautiful Never Dies project is pretty much, a lot of children have been victims of homicide in the area where we come from, Boston, back home. So pretty much this lady by the name of Joanna, a very special lady, helped develop this project by hooking up with a few other artists, local artists in the community, the area, and teamed them up with families that were actually victims of these crimes of homicide. So some of the artists spoke with the families, got to know a lot about the actual victim, and created a song based on that victim's life. So the project is pretty much a whole CD of people that aren't with us anymore, but people that are, and expressions of what families are going through and how it leaves families, not only the families of the victims, but the families of the people who actually committed these crimes. So when you hear these songs, it takes you all around from every perspective of what's going on.
Right now we're in Surefire Studios. We're working on this track for Third Son right now. He sent us over the hook through the phone. So right now we're just putting like the shell together. I'm just putting some drum fills and just trying to get the percussion up so that we feel like it kind of gets us in that vibe and mood. And then at that point, just fill it in and it's done.
I want to honor Stephen's life, those 13 years. I want to honor what he left behind in his own penmanship.
Very special plaque, and it has a poem that Stephen wrote himself, and it's going to be shared with everyone and anyone that visits this lobby. So,
When I think about, the journal and desire to make something happen with that, because I know that is Stephen's voice. That's his voice. That's his voice. So to, again, like I said, to now be here on his 18th birthday, it's the cycle of life, Who knew 4 years and 3 months that journal would become so powerful in music, and that you guys would capture it in such a powerful way, because I really believe that this song is going to touch lives.
Poems of peace from deep poets now eternal. My verse co-written with Stephen Odom.
So I'm gonna write it like you're talking to her.
Yeah, that's what
That's how you want it?
Yeah, well, kind of. I want to say how you show me what the definition of a true best friend is. Like, I'm not even trying to replace that or give anybody else that title, because I don't think nobody else can live up to the expectation. I feel like there's nobody else I can really talk to who's going to be there, not judge me, who's going to listen, never lead me in the wrong direction.
It'll all come together at the end, naturally.
Listen, man, y'all brothers got value, man. Right. Not just your musical talent, which I know a lot of dudes is talented. Your family needs you to stand up, dog. You know what I'm saying? These streets need you to stand up. We got to get this movement proper.
It's funny because, we all talk about love, but we don't realize there's kids out here that don't know what that is. They don't have a mother. They don't have that family structure to say, you know what, this is right and this is wrong. And we'll be shocked to find out how many kids are really like that. They don't have any love. That's why they out here doing what they do. All they're thinking is fight to survive. This one's for young Ace. Let's show a little love. We feel your presence, know you looking down from up above. So much talent, made beats and he wrote rhymes. Plus engineered the session, yeah, the whole 9. Just a mama's boy and a grandmama's boy. Step in the room and he bring a whole lot of joy. Devontae, what can I say but you love to miss? There's nothing stronger than the love that's like this.
Oh my God, I could just hear him. Yeah. I could just hear him and just see him with something like that. Yeah, oh my God. He's just smiling. He is smiling. And that makes me happy.
And that's all about when I love Devontae. P.S. Yes, I'll always remember him right here in my heart.
For one, I hope that the song really touches not just the murderer of my niece, but all murderers, or all people that are soon to be murderers. Listen to this song. Also teaching the families. A lot of families is walking around angry, burnt, pissed. We gotta let that go.
To be here, it's healing, man. You know, I'm really beginning to really take that that saying, if you will, a cliche, that music soothes the Sabbath beast in you.
Peace. When I think of peace, I think of...
Something that I related with was when I listen to music, it inspires me to actually care about myself. I'm like, oh man, like I want to be a part of something like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When somebody cares about themselves, they're not going to go out and hurt somebody else.
Exactly.
You don't do that.
My outlet for the pain I was going through was writing, and you know, through that, you know, I just, you know, I stuck to it, stayed focused, and you know, I released a lot of stress through my pen. From losing my mom, lost my pops when I was 10, so you know, I had a lot of stress built up, and you know, I found peace through writing, and that was, you know, after my mom's pass, I really embraced it, and you know, he was trying to express that, you know, and you know, I'll express it through me for him.
When we distinguish a voice, we got to realize we can't really silence it. And a lot of brothers out there don't know. They think that when you take a life, or the anger's gone away. Right. But you know, that's why it's what's beautiful never dies. You can't kill what's supposed to be. You understand?
We had a cake here from.
They just brought a cake in here, man, from your wife, man. Oh, you all are too much, man.
Guys.
Yeah, all right. I hear that, and I really appreciate you, man, and all that you're doing for us, man. And it's not, it cannot go unheard and unnoticed. This is history in the making. This is groundbreaking.
And Daryl says, Kim and Ron, I look forward to building with you. Will always support. What is beautiful never dies. Daryl.
Every time we can change a man because of what happened to any of your sons or daughters, you can say in your son's name or your daughter's name or your child's name that they changed because of your child. And that's what we're talking about when we say what's beautiful never dies.
This is not a lovely feeling, and it's a repeat process. Somebody's got to stop it. We can't keep doing an eye for an eye. Somebody's got to stop it.
Cause I guess you in a better place. From your loss, I was left with a bitter taste. In a family with a gaping hole. Now the pain's starting to take its toll. It's easy to lose it, but it's hard to maintain control. So I'm fighting these demons. Take a life's what they screaming. But I wouldn't wish that pain on another soul. And I can see the pain in your mother's soul. But she on a mission, making sure your message is heard. Even if they get that message through her, this is life. And I'm guessing when these lessons occur, there's a purpose in a message for sure. I drink till everything is a blur, trying to escape this feeling. But I realize I can't escape this feeling. When will I wake from this bad dream? But it's reality, this nightmare is right here.
Another day is over, the writing's on the wall. It's time to stop reflecting on the dreams that made me stand so tall. Now I'm wide awake and standing on my feet until tomorrow. The sun will be much colder than the one within my
We
dreams.
ain't mourning your loss, we celebrating your life. Whatever's done in the dark can make its way to the light. But I'm gonna leave that in God's hands.